Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Designs, back in the Dragon's Den. And today is day 22 of the Art Card Challenge. I double checked it because I know the last video got on day 21. I had trouble with my camera, so I sort of got confused. At my age, it's not hard to do. Anyway, we're working with ATC cards, which are 3.5 by 2.5, just this little space. And I noticed in my junk journal that I've been putting everything in, maybe I can pull it out, that it's getting quite full because a lot of the things have, dimension to them, so it's bulking it up pretty bad. And I've only got a few pages left, so I need to start thinking about thinner things. Because when my cover over here, I'm caught. When I put it in and try to close it, yeah, I don't have much space left. So we're going to have to start thinking on the thinner side of doing things, which is not a problem. We can do this. We have this. So I put all my paper scraps into this little tray here, and just one that I made out of I don't know what kind of box it was, but that's all my thin paper scraps. This is all I got left, so hopefully we can use most of this up. What I noticed was there were a lot of strips in there, and you know me, I don't want to throw anything away until we're actually done with the project. So I thought, let's make a tag. I went through and on some of I went and I inked up just one edge of my scrap. Trying to get this in the right area. And I've done that to what I call the interesting edge of each one. The one that's not quite even. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try it this way. It's not quite, well, get it in focus, get it in the right place, Shell. It's not quite even on the edge. That's what I call the interesting edge. We're going to use those. Now, when you pull out your scrap, if you want to do like I did, just ink the edges, what I do is I put it up against the edge where just a tiny bit is hanging over, and then I'll come in and it holds it a lot better. You're not sitting there getting ink all over your hands. So just a little tip there. And today I used Vintage Photo instead of my usual walnut stain. So let's start layering and see where we can go. So drag out my glue stick, and I'm just going to start with the top and put down a layer, and let's start with the green one. Put it right over to that edge and run it right across the top, just like that. Alright, first one down. So let's move on, because we got a lot of strips. I need my mat, because doing this by hand is not going to get it. Scooch those up. Come in here, and I want to lay another one down, but I want it fairly close to the one before. So I'm just going to pick up a strip, come in here, and put it down, just like that. I think I'm going to have to do this one this way, so that I'm catching those bottom edges. About one with writing. We can use one with writing on there. Put that one down. And we're just going to layer the whole way down and use up some of these strips we've got here that just seem to keep multiplying. Keep going here. Here goes a pretty one. I like that edge. And yes, there's some writing on the edge. There's a book number on the edge, but I don't care. We can deal with it. It just gives more interest to our card. A little more glue. Another page, or another strip. Right there. And you can stagger them. You can put them close together. You can put them farther apart. Just, you do you. Do what makes you, what looks good to you. What makes you happy. They don't have to be straight. They don't have to be everything going one way. With another one. It's just what you think looks good. Because if you're doing your own junk journal, or your own card, or, and you're the one that has to look at it for a while. So, you do you with what makes you happy. Now, oh, I did end up using a lot of these. Cool beans. Oh, that corner did not, so I'm just going to come under there with a little more glue. And hang on just a moment. Let me find me a piece of paper towel here, because I've got glue coming over the edge that I don't want. Move that up a little bit. Down here. Now, even though this one is long, the edge, I'm still going to put this final piece because I like that corner there. So I'm going to come down here, just put glue right there along that edge, and stick that piece right there. I didn't think I thought I ended up with too many strips. But nope, and just enough. Now, let's move this, nope, cap my glue first. Move this out of the way. And then I'm going to come right along here with my scissors and trim off the excess part of those strips. Now, I could have torn it, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to trim it off. And some of these are stuck together, which is fine. But, let me take some of those apart. But this is what we're left with. Now, I'm going to make this my top, which is where I started, because if I'm going to put this in a pocket or somewhere, I don't want it caught like it would catch on these layers here. I don't want to take that chance. So, we're going to do what we need to the top up here. Let me see, what have I got? Alright. No, wrong one. And because I did not, do a whole lot of the, trying to see which corner I wanted. With the fancy type, well, the special tears here, I left those down here because I knew I wanted to do something with these two corners. So this is just a We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile, and I'm trying to see here. I'm going to use the scallop side and clip there and clip there. That back over there, my little holder, and somewhere I have a hole punch, and just eyeball it. That goes there. Now, I do want to put on some hole reinforcements. Do that to that one there. Now, before I do anything there, I need to take care of this back side, because if it is going to be a tag, it's going to be seen. So, grab out my I'm just going to take care of the brightness of that white, just like that. But I don't want to put that up yet. Oh, somewhere. I know I had them. I found them. My line stamps. Remember we made these in a video not too long ago. Just lightly ink that up. And I'm just going to keep it even with the top. Press, hold for just a minute. It gives that ink a chance to soak into your paper a little bit. That's good enough. That works for me. So, I'll come back here with another hole reinforcement. Put the lid on that before I end up getting something else inked. And got that on both sides. I have some seam binding here that I've already dyed and wrinkled. Well, did I get the wrong piece? Yep. Pulled the wrong piece. Fold that in half. Stick it through. Grab my ends. And like that. Just like that. And that's how easy it is. Nice, quick, easy. We have a nice little tag for our junk journal made out of an ATC card. So this is day 22. Only a few more days left. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we can make it to all 31. So if you like what you see here, give me a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button below. And I will see you tomorrow for our next Art Card August. Bye everyone.